Hey gang, so here's a good customer service story. So after I went through all that crap yesterday with Avid trying to get Pro Tools working, I then, tweaked everything and pulled up a session. But for the last couple days, I've noticed that my sessions have been loading really slow when they reach the Waves shell for Waves plugins. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm already in customer service tech mode. Let me get in touch with Waves and find out what's going on, because it was becoming unbearable. Like for the first couple of days, it was 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes to load a session. And then the last couple of days, it was like an hour. So I would have to open the session when I woke up in the morning if I had a client coming in. So can't have that. Anyway, I knew something was wrong, so you just got to deal with it. Call up Waves. Actually, I had a chat with them first. And in the online chat, the tech person's like, oh, listen, if you're using Pro Tools 2024.3, we don't service that yet. Like, everything's not approved for that yet. And I'm like, what? Like, the reason we use Waves is because they're stable. They're good, but they're stable usually. Waves, FabFilter, Oxford, couple others. So anyway, I'm like, oh my God. So they're like, get in touch with tech. So I call up tech. I'm first in line. Cool, I'm first in line. This will only be like 5-10 minutes. 40 minutes later, first in line in the queue, 40 minutes later, this guy comes on the phone. His name is Guy. I'm not kidding you. And Guy says, oh yeah, it's not approved yet for 2024. And he's like, but they should work. And I'm like, really? Because they're not working. He's like, well, what did you do differently that it was working, that it wasn't? I said, well, I loaded a few plugins that I hadn't installed that I owned, and that's when it started. He's like, okay, well, let's do a TeamViewer. Download TeamViewer right now. I mean, this guy was like this. Download TeamViewer. He takes over my computer. He goes, the plugins that you loaded, those are version 12, and one is version 11, and we're not sure about version 13. He goes, the rest of yours are all version 14, which are current. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, so let's uninstall those. Quick, uninstalls them, tries Pro Tools, it works. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, but some of those plugins I really need. He's like, all right, listen. He's like, let's go into your account. This is all remote, like boom, 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 the best customer service ever. He goes, let's go into your account and let's see what you need and let's figure out what the upgrades are. I go, oh, don't the upgrades usually cost more than the plugin themselves? I'll just go rebuy it. They're like $25 most of the time, $30 tops. He's like, no. He goes, if this is stuff you're using, you want to upgrade it, and I'll tell you why. He goes, because we'll pick everything that's not current, and then we'll add the current stuff too, because there's a cap of $240. And I'm like, really? Because like when I usually add it all in there, it goes beyond that. He goes, yeah, I know, but there's a cap, so don't worry about it. So we add all the stuff that's absolutely out of date. We get to $240. He goes, now I'm going to add the V14s as well. And I'm like, why? He goes, because then you'll get V15 for free when they come out. And I'm like, this is the best customer service ever. So did I want to spend $240? No, but I don't want to lose those plugins and I want my sessions to work. Boom, $240. I popped on the thing. I pressed play, put my order through. And then he takes over the computer again and updates everything and makes sure it's installed correctly with the Waves app, and then opens Pro Tools for me. Boom, flawless, everything's fine. So as opposed to Avid, which I know has changed hands twice in the last couple years, the first time, second time, totally the worst. Waves, we might have to wait a while, but man, that is the epitome of excellent customer service. And I've been a Waves customer since they started 30 years ago. The guy's like, yeah, you've been with us since the beginning. I'm like, yeah, long time. So I will be with them more in the future. Thank you, Guy at Waves, the best. Let me know if you have any stories like that. All right, catch you later.